Hi there, everyone. It's Mrs. Hull, and I want to say congratulations for making it through the student orientation. Now, you may have noticed here in the table of contents, just after the student orientation in the course instructor information, there's this one thing right here. It says map of natural disaster occurrences over the semester. This is one of the assignments that we do each month, and you're going to be participating in a shared collaborative thematic map about news that is occurring um, within our month. And so if I actually open up this right here, the September disaster month, we're looking for anything that's actually occurred from the beginning of September to the end of September. So this means that you need to actually be paying attention to the news in order to actually kind of be putting a pin onto the shared map. And I've also included the rubric right here. So we'll go back and look at this rubric, but I want to show you this shared map. And so you'll notice that there's actually already a pin right here. I want to say congratulations to one of our students. Anita from Burlington Central has actually already started out and started our class in doing this activity before I even mention it, everyone. So that's fantastic initiative. So I actually so I don't kind of bore you with trying for me to actually try to find a news item. I actually have found a news item from the beginning of of September. And this is actually a news item coming from Ethiopia. And this is actually a news item about a landslide that has actually killed a number of people. So I've noticed Ethiopia. For those that don't know where Ethiopia is, it's actually this country right here in the eastern part of Africa. And we're going to be talking about Ethiopia when we actually talk about volcanoes. Now, I need to know specifically where this volcano occurred. I just can't put it any random spot in Ethiopia. And so I've looked here and it says it's within the landslide triggered by heavy rains killed 12 people in the Isra Orda district. So I'm like, maybe I'm going to highlight this and I'll highlight this, copy this, and I'm going to go back to my map and I'll put it in here into my search area and see if I can actually find anything. I press click, no, I can't find anything. This is obviously a very specific region. I do have a map here of Ethiopia, so that kind of has helped me out. So I kind of prepared ahead of time. And it says that the incident occurred in the SNNP region of Ethiopia. They have different provinces like we do, or they call them regions. So it's here in this light purple area right here. And it mentioned it's the Taro district, which is right in this area. So in fact, actually, if I put down the Taro district and I can copy that, copy this, and I put this right into my map. And you're going to be doing the same thing too when you're actually going to be looking up your information. I'm going to see if I can find Taro. And there it is, right? So this is the Taro district within Ethiopia. I can scroll out. So here's Ethiopia, but I have it in a very precise location. You'll notice that this is actually quite hilly region of Africa, kind of mountainous. This is, of Ethiopia, and Ethiopia, this is called the Ethiopian Highlands. And of course, it makes sense there's going to be landslides in this area. So I know where this is. I'm going to, even though I'm going to kind of unclick this because you notice that the mapping program's kind of already put a point here, but I don't want this point. I need to actually be putting my point in the proper menu area. You notice along the side here, I've got everything kind of listed out by different continents. This is important that you actually put your pin in the correct continent. So I'm in the, what continent am I in, everyone? I am in the continent of Africa. If you said that, you are correct. So I'm clicked on the continent of Africa. You'll notice that the bar here is now blue along the side. So if I click up here to Europe, it's now blue up there. I want to be actually clicked on the correct menu, because if not, I'm going to be having my pin in the incorrect continent, and it's just going to be messing things up. So now that I've clicked on Africa, I'm now going to be adding my marker into that spot right there. And I'm going to be needing to put where it says 0.3, I need to actually put a title. So I'm going to be calling this here where it says 0.3, I'm going to say landslides in Ethiopia. There we go. And I'm going to put down the date, and I noticed that here was from September the 4th. I'm going to be putting in the date right here, September the 4th, and I'm going to be putting down the year. And my pin also is asking me for the URL of the news article where I found it. This is the URL right here at the top. I've highlighted it, I copied, I'm going to be putting it in so other people can actually find it as well. It says this is a short description of the disaster. Okay, so I'm going to say heavy rains caused hillside to become unstable. 12 people are said to have been killed. There we go. Okay, so there's a short description. And it says, I now need to, here I'm going to slide it over so you can actually see, I now need to put my name in there. So I'm going to put down Mrs. Howell, so you know it's me. And I'm going to look back at my rubric and see what else it actually says. Oh, it says I should probably include a photo or a video right there, right? So because I want to be able to actually provide some really good information. So I'm going to go back to see if this article's got a photo. Yes, it does. Awesome. So I'm going to click I'm going to click this photo. I'm going to right click this photo. And I can say I'm going to copy the image of the address. And I'm going to put this in here, add the image, and I can use the image URL. I'm going to put the image URL in, and there it is. Da, da, da. And there's my image along with the date of when this happened, what exactly happened, and there's a URL for anyone that actually wants to also find out what happened in this case. So that's the pin on how to actually kind of put the pins in the right spot. But I also want to double check here. I want to be able to communicate really well. I want to check the rubric. It also says I want to accurately accurately place the marker where the event actually took place. Yes, I definitely searched that out. And it says able to map a natural disaster that is appropriate theme from the map. I need to actually kind of make it a better theme, right? By actually, you notice that I just have this blue marker. You remember how we could actually kind of change our marker icons? So I'm actually going to go and I'm going to find some more icons right here. What's a really good icon for a landslide? Let's actually find one right here. Where is a good landslide one? So there's flood. There's landslide. So I'm going to change it. Okay. And I'm actually also going to be changing the color. So landslide to me reminds me of a kind of a brownish type of thing that happened. And actually, you see in the picture right there, it's kind of green, but a brown there. So actually, it's kind of more of a darker brown. So I'm going to put it in a dark brown. And so I've now changed the color of my icon. It's there in the right location. I can put in more pictures if I want, but there wasn't a lot of pictures taken of this disaster. And there we go. Okay, now we've actually got 2 points on the map. I would like to see more people putting points on the map. And you'll notice in the rubric here, right, that you should be kind of sharing. You can share one, a minimum one, but if you can actually be putting more than one disaster on the map, that means that you're going to be increasing your potential of having a higher level within the rubric. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Good luck, and I'm looking forward to hearing about the other disasters that people have found.